The names of the two who betrayed you are revealed. See this immediately. Archangel Michael says, the veil has finally been torn, and the truth you were not supposed to see is now rising like fire through fog. Two names, once trusted, once dear, are no longer in hiding. Their betrayal is not just recent, it's been quietly burning behind your back for far longer than you imagined. There is an unsettling energy circling your life. You have felt it in your body, through the chills, the dreams, and the unexpected setbacks. This was not coincidence, it was calculated sabotage. Archangel Michael says, this divine revelation didn't come from this earth, it came from the realm above. Your angels were watching closely and knew that one day, your strength would be ready to carry this truth. And now that time has come. Your spirit has been surrounded by whispers. You heard fragments in conversations, strange glances, moments that didn't add up. It wasn't paranoia. Your soul knew it was betrayal disguised as friendship. This message is not for everyone. Only the one chosen to see this will recognize the familiar energy of the traitors as their names are revealed. They are not just acquaintances, they were once your confidants, close enough to know your pulse. First, remember the gathering in early March. You thought it was just casual, but someone was recording your responses, even measuring your reactions. From that day forward, things changed, and now you're beginning to understand why. There is a woman whose name starts with S. She acted like a sister, borrowed your words, praised you in public, but destroyed you in secret. Her smile is a mask, beneath it lies envy, greed, and a deep-seated fear of your rise. Then there's a man with the initial R. He came across as wise and protective, always checking in, always guiding you. But behind your back, he placed your name on a list that blocked opportunities meant for your growth. Comment now if you feel a strange sensation around your chest. It means your energy is recognizing these names. The truth is not to scare you but to awaken the fire within you. You are not weak, and you are not alone. You are being spiritually equipped to rise after this divine exposure. All their tactics, gaslighting, misdirection, fake support, are unraveling now. The power they used to have over your path is breaking. Type Amen to get blessing 333. Let this moment be the final page of their influence over your life. Archangel Michael says you are now being pulled out of the mud they placed around you. They tried to bury your name, but they forgot you were the seed. The betrayal was organized. They had private calls, meetings where they mentioned your name like a secret curse. Even strangers were being told false versions of your story. Now, the realm of truth is shining its beam through every lie. A document with your name was altered, but it's being restored now by divine will. No more shadows, only clarity. Watch how people begin to confess without knowing why. They will act strange around you, avoid eye contact, or even attempt to apologize vaguely. That's because the spiritual energy around you is now burning with divine justice. You didn't lose them, they lost you. They lost access to someone rare, someone born to shift generations forward. But don't worry, your name is being written on higher scrolls now. If you've had dreams of being surrounded by water or being chased, those were warnings. The woman, S, and the man, R, were spiritually working against your destiny. But the heavens blocked their every attempt. they didn't know you were that protected. Their words cursed you, but your silence became a sword. Now your name is echoing in rooms they didn't want you to enter. They are afraid, not because you know, but because you've started to awaken. Type Amen to get blessing 442. You were never supposed to see this. This message was hidden until the spiritual contract of their lies expired. And today, it has. You are being called to walk away from what they offer. No apologies can reverse the ritual of betrayal they set in motion. But you will rise not in bitterness, but in brilliance. There is another truth, one that is even deeper. They did not only betray you, but they copied your dreams. They saw your vision and decided to manipulate it for their own fame. But what was built with deceit will soon collapse. And what you build next will rise with legacy. Your blessings were delayed, not denied, and they're arriving now. The woman used your past as a weapon. She shared things you confided in private, twisting your vulnerability into gossip. But divine balance is returning. Your name will now be tied to restoration, not humiliation. The man, used spiritual manipulation. He pretended to intercede for you, but he was intercepting your progress. Now he has become a prisoner of his own words. Comment below if your body feels warmer. That's the spirit confirming these names. These are not just individuals, they were obstacles planted by envy. But no obstacle remains when fire from heaven clears the way. They underestimated your resilience. They thought you would break, disappear, or grow silent. But you're louder now, stronger now, chosen now. Type Amen to get blessing 787. The light over your life is no longer dim. It's exposing hidden texts, overheard conversations, and lies sown into opportunity. The moment you finish reading this, the next hour will confirm what has been shown. A woman recently avoided your eyes. She's part of it. She wasn't directly involved but carried the weight of their betrayal and said nothing. Now she's feeling the spiritual pressure of her silence. Names have power. And these two names, S and R, are losing theirs. Their influence, their access, their authority in your life is being revoked. You're not here by mistake. This is your divine moment of revelation, one written in the stars long before their schemes began. You are now being ushered into justice. Their laughter is turning into silence. Their victories are turning into ruins. And your spirit is rising from ashes they created. You never needed revenge, just revelation. And now that it's here, the healing will begin like a divine flood. You are not broken, you are born anew. Type Amen to get blessing 1181 soon. Someone will confirm these names for you without being asked. They may whisper it or accidentally reveal what they know. When it happens, stay silent. Your angels are already handling the rest. Watch for a sudden call or message that reveals something off. Someone may send a screenshot, or an old message will resurface. These are not coincidences. They are breadcrumbs from heaven. You are not weak for having trusted them. Your heart was pure, and that is your strength, not your flaw. But now your heart is wiser, and it's choosing a different path. They used your kindness as a ladder, but now the ladder is broken. They tried to step above you by using you, but now, they have no ground. Only dust, only echo, only silence. You are about to walk into a room where your name has been cleared. People who judged you are about to honor you. Those who whispered will now cheer. You may start feeling tired for no reason. That's the weight leaving you. Breathe. You made it to the other side. Type Amen to get blessing 2225. This is your season of divine justice. The curtain has lifted, the masks are gone, and the truth is glowing. And you, chosen one, are finally walking in freedom. Let this be your closure, not your cage. Let it lift you, not anchor you. Let the names S and R fade behind you as you step into purpose. Archangel Michael says, a new light surrounds you, and the winds are shifting in your favor. From this moment on, your name will be protected by heaven's fire. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Every kind act from you echoes in higher places. You are not just seen, you are celebrated. The ones who betrayed you are now revealed. They can no longer hide under shadows or borrowed grace. The heavens have spoken, and you have heard. You are rising. You are whole. And you are no longer bound to the lies of the past. Type Amen to get blessing 10,000. They are whispering now, panicking behind closed doors. Your silence is louder than their gossip, and your peace is causing them fear. They thought they won when you didn't react, but now they realize they were only delaying their defeat. Their circle is crumbling. The alliances they built against you are falling apart, one by one. What they used to control others is now turning back on them. You may begin to notice that people who once distanced themselves are coming closer. They see the truth now. They were deceived by the false stories from S and R. Your name is being cleared without you lifting a finger. This is divine alignment, not coincidence. Doors that shut will reopen on their own. People who walked away will apologize without explanation. Their karma is not yours to carry. Do not reply to the messages that try to reel you back in. Your focus must remain forward, not on what's falling apart behind you. One of them will attempt to blame it on others. They'll say, I was manipulated too. But don't let them back in. They knew what they were doing. Type Amen to get blessing 3959. The lies they built were like houses of cards. With one gust of heavenly wind, they have collapsed. Now, all that remains is your truth rising from the ruins. You'll notice unusual coincidences soon. Strangers speaking your name in a positive light, unexpected compliments, lost things returning. All signs that the blockage they placed has been removed. The woman, S, is currently in fear. Not because you confronted her, but because her conscience is heavy. Every time she speaks now, her voice trembles slightly. The man, R, is struggling with unexpected setbacks. Financial blockages, relational issues, and unexplained confusion. This is not your doing, it's spiritual consequence unfolding. Their actions formed contracts in the spirit. Now, those contracts have been ripped apart by divine hands. You are being written into a new covenant, one of favor, healing, and rising honor. The storm they tried to create has passed, and now you walk in calm waters. Archangel Michael says your path is shielded, your name is sacred, and your future is untouched. Let them talk. For now, their words bounce off the armor of heaven wrapped around you. Type Amen to get blessing 4874. Remember this. You were never meant to see revenge. You were meant to witness restoration. Your silence was a sword sharper than any retaliation. You are not behind. What was delayed by their interference will return double in your next chapter. God's timing is stepping in where their schemes tried to deter you. They told others you were unstable. They said you were emotional, difficult, too much. But now, the very people who heard those lies are realizing the truth. The woman will attempt to post something online soon, a vague message, fishing for your reaction. Do not reply. Your stillness will break her louder than any words ever could. The man may show up with concern, pretending he always supported you. Let his words fall to the ground. Let the divine forces handle what your mouth no longer needs to defend. Comment if your fingers are tingling right now. Your energy field is aligning with truth. You are receiving what you were never supposed to find out. The veil has been lifted and the plot revealed. Type Amen to get blessing 5211. This exposure wasn't random. It was designed to come at this exact moment when you had the strength to hold it without breaking. That strength is proof of your growth. Let this be your quiet victory. You won, not by fighting them, but by being obedient to your peace. They played games in darkness, but you walked in light. They pretended they were you. They tried to mirror your light, dress like you, talk like you. But now, the original is standing in her full essence, and their copies are fading. There's a letter, physical or digital, that holds part of the proof. You will see it soon. It may shock you, but it will free you even more. This is your confirmation in physical form. This letter, or screenshot, will come from someone who didn't even mean to send it. A mistake from their side, a miracle on yours. The truth is not hiding anymore. You've been chosen not just for this revelation, but for what's coming after. And what's coming is far more powerful than anything they tried to delay. You are rising as a force they never imagined you'd become. Type Amen to get blessing 6487. The betrayal hurt. But what it birthed in you is holy. You have grown wings where others tried to stab you. Don't be surprised if you begin to hear apologies in your dreams. This is their spirit trying to reconcile with you, because their waking hearts are too afraid. Let those dreams pass, but don't open spiritual doors again. Your spiritual team has been working hard. They've been untying knots, cutting cords, breaking agreements that were placed without your consent. Now you walk freely, safely, forward. Your gifts will now grow sharper. Discernment, vision, energy sensitivity. You're unlocking divine abilities. Use them to protect your peace, not to expose their mess again. They thought you were done. But what's coming will show them that heaven was only just beginning to lift you. Prepare for unexpected recognition from people of influence. The names S and R will fade, but your name is about to shine. Not through revenge, not through drama, but through undeniable, unstoppable elevation. Type Amen to get blessing 7133. Even their families will start pulling back from you. Don't chase their approval. Let them exit with their pride. They're making space for your tribe. The ones coming into your life now are sent by divine alignment. They won't drain you, envy you, or betray you. They will protect your name even when you're not present. The worst is over. The wound is real, but healing is flowing like warm light. You are not bleeding anymore, you are blooming. This is not the end, it's the divine beginning. Walk tall now, speak slow, and listen deeply. You have entered the season where your spirit sees everything. Archangel Michael says, your armor is stronger than ever, your eyes sharper, and your peace louder. Now go forth, chosen one, the throne was always meant for you. Type Amen to get blessing 10,000. There is something else you need to know, and it's coming through strong now. One of them didn't just lie, they swore an oath that if your name ever rose, they would be the one to pull it down. This isn't just jealousy, it was spiritual competition hidden behind fake smiles and soft voices. That oath is now broken. It no longer binds your blessings or your future. A divine fire has swept through the realm, and anything spoken against you is turning into dust. Don't be shocked when your phone begins to ring more than usual. People who were silent are about to speak. Even those who never believed in you will start seeing visions with your name glowing. Your glow is no longer hidden. They try to dim it through gossip, through alliances, through silence. But what is divinely lit cannot be dimmed. Has tried once already to reach out indirectly. Maybe it was through a forwarded message, a vague status, or a mutual friend. But make no mistake, that was an attempt to see if you're still vulnerable. You're not. You are divinely sealed now. Their old access keys don't work anymore. Type Amen to get blessing 8499 and he's spiraling. He thought he would outmaneuver you, stay ahead in silence. But the very steps he took to hurt you are now leading him in circles. He's losing respect, influence, peace. People who used to trust him are now questioning everything. All because your angels decided the truth must rise. Now, not later. Your rise is sacred. And anything tied to your downfall will unravel before it touches you. Even their alliances are arguing, blaming one another for the fallout. You've noticed the shift. The energy in your home, your sleep patterns, even your thoughts, they've all cleared. That's because their names no longer carry spiritual weight over your destiny. Comment if you've been feeling peace after a storm recently. That peace was sent, planted to replace the confusion they sowed. Now your ground is fertile for purpose, not pain. Someone they recruited to join against you has now switched sides. That person has seen the truth, and they are silently protecting you. Their silence is a shield, and their loyalty is a reward from the divine. Type Amen to get blessing 9002. There's another layer. Did something behind your back involving money. A financial opportunity that was supposed to come to you, but she redirected it to herself or someone else. You didn't even know it existed at the time, but the moment she touched it, her own blessings began to reverse. That money became spiritually toxic in her hands. The man, used your name to gain favor. He told people he helped you, uplifted you, trained you, but all the while, he was subtracting from your light behind your back. Let that go now. You are not attached to their theft. The heavens are releasing compensations, tenfold, into your hands. You may receive something strange, a refund, a bonus, a forgotten check. That is heaven's way of balancing the scale. Don't question it. Just say, I receive. Your footsteps are being guided now like a king or queen in their rightful palace. No more stumbles. No more detours caused by betrayal. Type Amen to get blessing. 9,900 people have begun whispering the truth behind closed doors. What was once hidden in secret meetings is now becoming kitchen table gossip. They can no longer control the narrative. You, chosen one, are walking in divine transparency now. Your name will shine not because you fight for it, but because truth walks beside you. And truth is undefeated. The ones who once doubted you will become your quiet witnesses. They won't always say sorry, but they will respect your resilience. They thought you were the target, but you were the test, and they failed. There's a specific memory that's returning to you, an odd moment that didn't make sense before. A moment with S or R where they said something, looked at you differently, or acted off. That was the beginning of their betrayal. Your spirit clocked it, even when your mind didn't. Now the puzzle pieces are falling into place, and your clarity is completing the picture they tried to hide. Type Amen to get blessing. 9999. You are no longer blind to the patterns. You see now how they studied you, copied your words, stole your ideas. But imitation never carries authority. They imitated your voice, but not your vibration. They tried to recreate your light, but not your soul. And that's why they failed. You don't need to correct them. The universe is doing it for you. In public, in silence, in power. Soon, you'll hear that they are trying to start over. That they're in a new phase or disappearing from certain circles. Let them vanish. This exposure isn't meant to harden your heart. It's meant to refine it. You are being set free, not to hate, but to soar. The spiritual realm has closed the door behind you. There's no going back to the versions of you that allowed betrayal to sit at your table. That version has evolved. Type Amen to get blessing. 10201. Look into the mirror today and speak over yourself. I reclaim everything stolen. I forgive, but I do not return. I rise. Let those words seal your next chapter. Do not share this revelation with just anyone. Some people are still loyal to your enemies, and they smile in your face. Let them wonder. Let them watch. From now on, only your fruit will speak for you. The blessings, the glow, the miracles, these will become your language. You owe no one explanations. Archangel Michael says, you are protected by spiritual law. No word, no spell, no alliance can pierce you now. You've passed the betrayal. You've walked through the fire. And now, you carry flame in your eyes. Let S and R carry the weight of their decisions. You carry light, joy, and rebirth. Your portion was never theirs to begin with. Type Amen to get blessing. 11111. And if you feel emotional while reading this, it's not weakness. It's your soul finally recognizing the truth it waited so long to hear. Tears are sacred, they clear the last residue of pain. Celebrate this chapter. Even if it began in betrayal, it ends in elevation. Your table is being set in full view. You will not need to defend your name anymore. God has already done it. Your silence will remain louder than their denial. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Your heart, your energy, your belief, it matters. And the heavens respond with overflow. Your story is no longer about the betrayal. It's about the rebirth. You are no longer bound to their names, you carry your own now, filled with favor. Type Amen to get blessing 12222. You are chosen. You are rising. And the heavens are not just watching, they are celebrating.